Hey everyone, my name is Bill'a Hoppa in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma right now, but from Tulsa, Oklahoma, just an hour and a half away. Originally from Buffalo, New York. And I'm here at the opening of a 105-degree restaurant for the festivities they have for the whole day, with awesome speakers and sample foods and a dinner tonight. And so I'm here with my daughter and my wife, just enjoying ourselves, having a great time.
Great, okay. And the reason why I asked you to speak today and just share with the people that read my blog and various things is because you were telling me earlier about how you got into raw food. So can you explain how that happened and what you were like before and how you are today?
Very much by accident. Almost exactly 4 months ago, June 8th, was my first day as a raw foodist. My plan at that time was on June 9th, I would be back to eating my regular food. I literally promised my daughter to support her. She was going into this experiment with a gal named Penny Shelton here, that I would support her and I would try it. And afterwards I told my wife, yeah, this is going to go well. Let's do it for Jennifer for about 24 hours and see if I can get through it. Maybe breakfast, maybe lunch. If we're lucky, maybe we'll get through dinner. Here it is, almost exactly 4 months later, and it has absolutely changed my life. And I mean that completely. Outside of maybe my relationship with God and my relationship with my wife and my daughter, this has been the third most transformational experience in my life, literally. The huge difference is, number one, food cravings. My life revolved around food.
Right.
What was I going to have as soon as I got up in the morning? What was my snack? What was for lunch? What was I going to snack on in the afternoon? Was dinner ready at 5 o'clock when I got home? And my wife will testify that if I didn't have my fix of food, something like biochemically happened in me. I became like Jekyll and Hyde. I was an angry man when I didn't get my food on time. Irritable, mean. And it was just like something took over in me. So those cravings are all gone. And for the first time in 50 years, I realized, my gosh, all this extra free time I have to pursue goals and dreams now that I'm not preoccupied with food. I sleep through the night now. Completely, never did before. Aches and pains in my joints, gone. That's been amazing. And probably the thing that's been the most interesting, Karen, is that after years and years and years and years of fighting a weight problem and trying to lose weight on purpose, I have now in 4 months dropped 1 pound shy of dropping 40 pounds by accident.
Wow, in 4 months?
4 months.
That's 10 pounds a month.
Yeah. And I mean, I literally haven't tried. It's just dropping off. I'm never hungry. I eat whatever I want as long as it's raw. I don't follow the rules like some people say you should.
Yeah.
I just eat what I want.
Great.
And it's been miraculous. It's been miraculous, truly.
Wow.
So it's brought our family together because my daughter, she's been a vegetarian for years. And I always thought she was a little weird, even though I know that she couldn't tolerate meat and it helped her. I still chided her saying, you're weird. You're weird. And now all of a sudden, for the first time in 10 years, together we all eat the same food.
Wow.
And so it's brought our family closer together. She would eat at one time and one food, and we'd eat separately over here with our food because she couldn't stand the sight of me. Now we all eat the same, and we're like a family unit again.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that part's been huge.
So, can you share what you would have eaten in a typical day before this raw experiment?
Oh my gosh, I would wake up in the morning, and the first thing, within literally 30 minutes of waking up, I would have to have 2 pieces of toast with butter, and I would have to have some type of sausage or bacon along with eggs. I mean, just standard breakfast. A lot of bacon and sausage, and at least 2 or 3 eggs. Snack time was always running to McDonald's for their $1 menu, or I have all the pizza places around Tulsa scoped out where I can get pizza by the slice. Okay. Dinner again was my favorite food is just like a sub, grabbing a big huge sub with a 5 meat kind. Oh, The 5 meat kind was the best, okay? Then I'd have to fight mid-morning and afternoon. I'd have to fight being sleepy. I'd have to fight running back and forth to the bathroom because of all the after effects of eating that kind of crappy food.
Yeah.
And then dinner time was just, once again, huge amounts of meat, potatoes, fast food, processed food. 11 o'clock at night, my wife and I would usually, I'm embarrassed to say, always make a run to Taco Bell.
Wow.
Something like that, and get something cheesy and potatoey and meaty and so on and so forth. Milkshakes, just your standard American diet. Lots of pasta being Italian, lots of bread and potatoes. And I've tried every diet there is out there, and I would have some success, maybe. But even if I did have success, it would always come back in. I could never stay on it for more than a couple weeks at a time.
Yeah.
And so awesome.
So now you don't feel like you're on a diet, you just feel you've made a lifestyle shift? Is that how you see it?
Lifestyle change. Yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm trying to stay on this on purpose. It just, I didn't believe it at first. I thought when I first heard this back in June that, quite honestly, I thought that people that ate this way, including my daughter, when she said she was going to do it, were a little wacky.
Yeah.
Or her favorite word, wonky. That, you know, you're countercultural, weird, extreme, unnecessary. Come on, get a life. And so shame on me for judging like that, but that's the way I felt. Now I realize there's something that happens biochemically in your body. It really does. There's something about raw food and the live enzymes that are in it that somehow it satisfies you so that you're not hungry and you don't have the cravings.
Yeah.
So you just stay on it very naturally. I eat nuts throughout the day whenever I'm hungry, and yet I still lose weight.
Still lose weight. So what's your favorite raw foods at the moment? What are you enjoying?
We have green smoothies every morning, and I love that. My wife makes unbelievable salads with avocado and nuts and every kind of vegetable you can think of. And you know, all I knew was iceberg lettuce before.
Sure.
Now I'm introduced to all these different multiple greens. She uses the dehydrator a lot.
Right.
So we have a lot of cool little bread-like substances that have texture and dimension to them, and desserts that we make in the Vitamix. We'd be lost without the dehydrator, the Vitamix. It just adds a different dimension.
Exactly.
It's not necessary, but it adds another dimension.
Yeah.
So
would you say, like, volume-wise, you're eating far less as well? Because that tends to happen.
it does. I can't eat as much.
Yeah.
I have no idea how I ate all that other food.
Yeah, because you were searching for nutrients that were never found.
I guess so.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, this fills you up so quick. I mean, a salad at night, unbelievable for me. After a salad, I am satisfied and full. That's huge.
That is huge.
Huge for a guy like this.
Yeah. Yeah.